guys, so I got a bit of a different one for you all today. We are going to be taking a tour of one of my builds back on the PlayStation 4. I started building this one about 5 years ago, I think now. There was a lot more to it, but unfortunately my save got corrupted and this is what's left. So I thought I might as well record it and put it in a video. Might come back to it one day, but for now I haven't had the effort to come back and redo everything I'd lost before. So we're just going to work with what we got. So first off, we've got this sort of cozy but scruffy little street. You know, it's some nice warm lighting, but it's a bit scrappy and a lot of trash on the ground. We've got a sort of little repair guy that lives here with his dog, and there's not much going on the inside of these little capsule houses because they're not my house. I didn't need to put as much effort into somewhere I'm not going to go very much, but there it is. But I did do them some nice little gardens, and they've got some stuff in their houses, but they're simple people down here. This is the kind of lower part of the settlement. But then going into this part, we've got sort of a little town square where the Mechanist's logo is. Got a little bus there with some beds in it for people to sleep in. We've got a couple of stores. We've got a bar. There is another bar higher up in the build. It's kind of as you go up the levels, the areas get kind of nicer as you go. So yeah, that's what we've got going on the lower levels. So here I've got like just a little small surgery chair. That's where you go for your face changing surgeries. And then around here we've got a little bus there, and just opposite we've got a sort of little drug dealer's nook, if you will. My character is the overboss. I joined the Nuka World Raiders, so this settlement was very much built with her and the raiders in mind. So this is kind of just a nice little town for them to come and take over and live in. Yeah, coming around here we have what is the start of the sort of clothes store. Again, a lot of that was lost in my corrupted save, but never mind. And over here we've got a sort of little pub, I guess, or a bar. I do need to sort out some lighting in here, but you know, that is a project for another day. For now we are just going to work with what we've got. But I did do a nice little upstairs in here. Yeah, the Mechanist seems to have taken to living in here as well, so that's nice. So, heading out of the pub now, we are going to go and explore this more sort of dark, dingy area of the settlement. Now, this is like the lowest of the low part of the settlement, the place where all the criminals kind of hide out and live in secret. You know, even more criminal than my raider boss. Yeah, we've got a little chem den down here and a sort of little living area in some of these tunnels. There's a plastic surgeon as well. But yeah, just a little sort of cozy little living area. Again, this had a lot more to it before the corrupted save, but this is what's left. So heading around this way now, we are going to start heading up to explore some of the upper levels. Up here we have a bar, and I live on the upper levels, of course. Some nice views from up here as well. So in here we have our sort of fancier bar. It does also have my my kind of treasury safe room up in here. Someone's left the door open. The tribute chest. That up nice and safe. But yeah, just a nice, you know, sort of bit nicer than the other bar. This is the kind of upper levels bar. This is with the overboss drinks. Obviously stocked full. And we've got some chems about too. And a nice little arena in case you would like to watch or participate in a fight. We've got a sort of a little boxing ring, just for entertainment. And if you see sort of through the back wall there, through that grate, that is the tunnel system, which I will be showing you shortly. But we do have a sort of small little tunnel system where, you know, a couple of people who couldn't afford homes live in there, but you can go check out the fight from there. It's kind of where the basket weaving people live. They make baskets. You know, in my head they do. Yeah, heading down around here now. Just trying to remember my way around all these catwalks. I don't remember there being so many. Yeah, as we kind of head around here, this is kind of where the more wealthy raiders
just point us to the
could
nearest
live.
watering
There's
hole.
nothing in them yet because they are just houses for rent and nobody has snapped them up yet, but they've got a nice little gardens and some privacy, and they're not the biggest houses, but they're nice, you know, so that's something for them at least. Pretty much the same on the insides. And coming in from the front again, if we swing round to the left, there are a few more of the sort of peasants' living arrangements down here in these little sewers. No, not a big place, not a particularly place you'd want to live, but they have to do what they have to do because I am not a very nice overboss. And heading up along this catwalk now, we are going to head along and see my house. As you can imagine, it is a much nicer place than any of the houses you've seen so far, but I am the overboss. I think I deserve it. Heading up here we have the start of what was going to be a weapons and armour shop. We don't have much stock or anything going on yet, but this was the sort of basic idea. It was going to be kind of hidden up around here. And heading through here, this is my house. So we've got a nice little kitchen, a little bowl for dog meat. Some little magnets on the fridge. They took a while to place, but there we go. And I've built this sort of little fireplace out of a doorway and some other bits and bobs, and a kind of fish tank over on the left. There's no real water in it or anything, it's just a little boat and some moving plants, but I thought it was close enough. I didn't have placeable water on the PlayStation back then. I don't know if there's a mod for that now, but at the time there wasn't, so I had to make do. And heading up here, we're gonna go into the overboss's bedroom. So here I modified my bed to look more evil and raidery. But I got another little fish tank in the back there. Because, you know, I may be a raider and an overboss, but I still like nice things. Here's my bathroom. I know all the walls are see-through, but you know, I don't care if all the peasants see me. They can all just be jealous that I have a bath and they don't. Nice old marble bath there, with a shower as well. And a little balcony, so that I can look down on all the peasants when I'm, you know. So moving across over here, this room has a secret. So if we go straight in, you'll notice this door with all these little bits of skeleton and skulls, which I actually had to place
Nothing's more satisfying
like one at a time too, so that took a long time. And heading in here is the sort of a secret tunnel where the basket weavers all live, and they make all their little baskets. A little hatch so we can view down into the town square, but also those two nicer houses from earlier. So yeah, I was just trying to go for a very kind of cluttered feel, cluttered but cozy for this tunnel. It's meant to be quite an overcrowded living situation for a small tunnel, but you know, they make it work. They managed to fit a fair bit in. And heading back over now, we will go and explore the door with all the skeleton bits. So here we have it, of course. My torture chamber. My pride and joy of the settlement. I may have had a little bit too much fun building this, but there we go. I am quite pleased with the result. I think I prefer it over my torture chamber on my Xbox Spectacle Island build. So we just got plenty of like little tools about, and lots of bodies and bloody items, and a cage to keep people in, a little trough of blood there, and obviously a chair to tie them to, and another kind of chair over there because, to be honest, it just looked painful to sit on, so I thought throw it in. And yeah, nice and hidden in the tunnels, and leads directly to my room. So, you know, just for ease of access, I suppose. So yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. So I guess we'll just I'll just leave it there. I'm gonna do a bit of a quick speed run through the build now, just to make sure I didn't miss anything out. I don't think I did. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!
I don't ask for much, just need a full bottle and some bones to break it.